Well, if one of your New Year's resolutions is to read more, we have a great way for you to start. The Denver Library is holding its winter reading program. Books and Borrowing librarian Hannah Zattel joins me now with more. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
So can you tell me a little bit more about the Winter of Reading program? How can we participate in that?
So it's like the Summer of Reading you remember doing as a kid, but we put a twist on it and have it for adults. So adults come into one of our libraries and they pick up a brochure, do 5 activities. Some of them are reading challenges, some are just to learn more about the library and
I love
turn it in.
Yeah, I just feel like it's these days everybody has iPads and they download, but there's something special about opening the book, the smell of a book, turning the pages of the book, be it in the library. So this is awesome. Where can people find out more about the Winter of Reading?
So we have information on all of our website, denverlibrary.org, but I also encourage folks to come in and meet us and learn more about it at the library.
Is there an opportunity to win a prize with this Winter of Reading? I remember growing up as a kid, that's the whole idea of it. I wanted to win that prize.
So we have, when you turn in your brochure, when you complete 5 or more activities, we let you choose between a mug or a pint glass, but then you're also entered to win one of 30 prizes from the Tattered cover, which includes a $50 Tattered cover gift card to keep the reading throughout the year.
Hey, and here's a cute little glass, like a little, I guess this is the mug and this is the beer glass? Yeah, very cute. Very nice. You should leave that for Kyle Clark. He likes to make his own beer and brew all that stuff. All right, pass it on. Tell me about the activities that people do at the Denver Library.
So we're doing some of our reading challenges this year. We have you reading a book from the year you were born. And my favorite activity that we're doing this year is reading an own stories book. So that means finding a book that the author is the same marginalized or diverse identity as the characters in the book. So really matching and reading more diversely is what we're encouraging folks to do.
Do you also have events circled around this too?
Yeah, that's probably my favorite part.
Is it?
So a couple events around the city. We're doing a literary loteria, which is like a visual bingo game. We're doing that at Ratio Beer Works with local Denver drag queen Dixie Crystals. We'll be announcing that one. And then we're going to do an adult spelling bee at Syntax Physic Opera. So that one will be a little wacky too. And then we're partnering with our friends at Book Bar to do an author event with Brendan Leonard. And then we're also going to be doing a literary trivia at Book Bar.
A lot of fun events. Keep people busy. So how is the Winter Reading different from the Summer of Adventure program that you offer?
So it's really just focusing on adults. I think just encouraging adults to read. I think part of that too is when your kids see you reading, then they want to read as well. So I think there is still a part where we're encouraging kids to read by them seeing their adults reading.
Yeah, absolutely. Is the reading list also available in Spanish?
Yeah, so we're doing a personalized reading list. So you request it online, you tell us things that you loved or hated about books, and we write you a full letter about what we think you're going to love next, with like 5 to 7 books. And it's really a lot different than like getting like an Amazon list, because it's a librarian taking their time to personalize and recommend stuff to you.
So give me maybe 1 or 2 books that I should be reading for 2019.
Ooh, for 2019.
Maybe some of your favorites,
well, this year I've read some great ones. An American Marriage was wonderful, by Ta-Nehisi Jones. That one was a great love story. That's kind of a new age love story on that one. That was probably my favorite. In the fiction realm. And then nonfiction wise, I read a lot of great stuff. There was What the Eyes Don't See, which is about the Flint water crisis, and I had no idea what went on, and that was really a great read.
Why do you think reading is so, people should be passionate about reading? It's so good for a person. Why do you think?
I think it really helps us build empathy and understanding for the world around us. I think it's, when you watch a movie, you're in someone's life for maybe 2 hours, but when you read a book, you become part of someone else's life for months, or weeks at a time. And I think that really helps us understand the people in the world around us.
Plus, you're able to relax.
Yes.
Like, I know when I pick up
Turn
a
your
book
brain
and
off.
read, that's exactly what it is. It takes away all the stress, and it helps me relax before I go to bed at night. So you also have in your brochure a very special quote, and then I understand it's also etched in stone. Tell me about the quote.
So it's a Borges quote, and it is that paradise is a kind of library, which I truly believe, and I think it's just like a wonderful idea that our library is paradise.
Yeah.
And I really want people to come down to our central library and to find it and see what we have to offer. A lot of folks don't make it down to Central because they have all their beautiful branch libraries, but I want them to see what we have to offer at our Central Library, which is like a world-class Western history and genealogy department and a beautiful community technology center with a recording studio and an idea lab, and I want them to experience the big building.
That's not an old school library. That's an awesome, up-to-date library. How many branches are there?
There are, oh man.
Did I put you on the spot?
You put me on the spot.
There's plenty.
I know.
But if we want to get a library card, you just show up and the librarian can help you out.
And this year we've decided to waive all of our fees. So there are no longer late fees at the library. So we hope that folks that maybe had late fees in the past, we want to welcome them back in and join the library.
That's one of my favorite memories growing up. I would go with my mom to the library, and then we would go to art class, and then we'd hit the Estee Lauder counter at the Tyler Mall and get a giant cookie too, and soda to wrap the day up. All right, Winter of Reading is a recreational reading program similar to the Summer of Reading, except it's for you, adults. You read and complete library-related activities. Fill in those items in your brochure and then claim your prize. Simple yet sweet. For more information, visit denverlibrary.org.